Hello, welcome everyone. Elgon, Colonel's Cosplay, welcome. So yeah, if you guys saw the message, we are not in the NA server today. We are on the international server. My name is GM Raiden. Unfortunately, Storm couldn't be here with me. I had to leave him behind at the airport on the travel. But I'm going to be doing some Abyss raids today. Mostly gonna look for fresh people, and as you guys can see, I'm not playing my Aura, I'm not playing Chung, I'm playing Luciel? What? Since when did Ryan play Luciel? Ooh, we already got someone. 100%. I'm gonna hold off on the 100%. I wanted to see if we can get anyone that's fresh first. That way, those who haven't cleared this week, we can get them cleared. After all, it is Friday, so some people probably already have. But there are some people who haven't. Hello, Serlene. Yeah, if you guys are on the international server, definitely come on in. You know what? I'll just take them at this point. What's your gear? Submersive Abyss, Tenebra. The usual. I think it's pretty much the same as my NA. What's to say that? Ah! Got someone who is, here. Oh. Oh, hello.
Welcome.
But yeah, so you're gonna see some catastrophic gameplay, we'll say. Because I'm definitely gonna bring some terrible puns. Actually, when don't I do that? But you guys are going to be wishing for some Oblivion today. Good news, though, it is on my skill bar, so we will get to see some Oblivion. Oh. But if there are any Catastrophe players in chat, feel free to let me know if I need to change my skill build, because if I do, I guess I probably should. If I need to move things around, that's also a thing. I'm mostly running the Soul Infest mod, World Ender, because it does replenish your combination gauge. So I can pretty much just start it off if I happen to be at an empty gauge and then go into an Apollyon. If it's full, I can definitely use it for the defense ignore, followed by another Apollyon. Or I could, if my resets kick in, I can do Apollyon with a corrupted MP potion to restore my combination gauge, and then do another Apollyon for more damage. Oh. Supreme Punishment for the defense down, critical damage increase from Oblivion. I got my Summon Darkness, because I like having my little summon to build up more combination points. I'm running the mod Flick Shot Bouncing Bullet because, you know, I wanted to just try it out a little bit. Especially because, like, on a bossing scenario, it probably seems like it would be better. Dead Hands and Power of Auriax, kind of like two staples. And, of course, you got the nice little Aura Punishment for the crit damage and crit chance buff. Alright, we got our party set up. We have Amanda Avert, Yuri Karina, and Leolabai. Hello, hello, and welcome. And guys, if you saw the announcements in-game, we do have giveaways today. The giveaways will be held on Twitch, so if you guys want to participate in the giveaways, you guys will need to go to Twitch, because unfortunately I can't have Nightbot in both Twitch and YouTube chats. Giveaway? This is a Shabo stream, Trippy Panda. But yeah, so we'll be giveaways. We're going to be doing 500 KC to 5 winners. How are we joining? There will be a keyword. I will announce the keyword when it's time. So definitely be listening in and be ready to type the keyword. Again, for those of you who may be watching on YouTube, since we are definitely, what's the word? Dual streaming. That's the word. Dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. Again, the giveaways will occur on Twitch because of Nightbot. Alright, give me my Heavenly Dessert Party. We're gonna have some nice damage here. Let's go to Abyss, Sunken Holy Ground. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! So I have done some solo raids for Abyss, just to, you know, get some practice in. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Of course, you want to be in Power of Auriax mode as much as possible to guarantee your Darkness Demon. That is where most of your damage comes from. Also, let me know on the volume. Let me know if any adjustments need to be made. Like, if I need to turn myself down, if I need to turn the game down. Like, game sounds loud for me. Like, I can barely hear myself talk, but that's not really a big deal. Hello, Aileron. All you hear is Labby? Okay, give me a sec. I will try turning it down. Oh, come on, die! There we go. Alright, I turned it down quite a few decibels, so I should be louder. I did get a nice stretch from that one, actually. Oh, Marissa, you're early. Make sure you eat your fish. No, I can't solo ride, and I can't solo. I don't know if that hit him, but I'm gonna just assume it did for now. Hello, Maple Angel? Wait, oh no, what, rip stream? Oh. That's weird. I'll try checking it after this. I am noticing it is kind of like yellow-green, right? Or just one green. So hopefully it stays. I'll just tank that. It's fine. That's blue. Don't want to be near them. Uh oh. There we go. But activate this. Of course they teleport after I use my Apollyon. Yeah, I'm tanky, it's fine. Oh! I tried to help you, buddy. Reminder, if it's red, you want to be right next to your party. Oh, perma. There we go. Still got it, though. Alright, let me just double check the stream. Some drop frames. Just 34, though, so not much. Seemed like the stream is fine, alright? So, just chat, give me some confirmation. If there's anyone on YouTube chat, I know there's a few of you. Let me know if the stream is still going. You know what? I can always just check it, though, on my end. Yep, seems like it's still going. So we're good. Alright. Must have just been a hiccup. Let me just double check something. Okay, seems like it's fine. Oh, seems like it doubled.
이런 반가운 손님이 오셨군요. 그간 실력은 느셨는지.
Alright, let's go. Alright, good phase one. Let me pull up the chats again just to make sure. Wait, did we drop again? We should be back. Okay, we're good. Oh, whoop, I gotta get up. There we go. Okay, reactivate that. Do this. Reactivate this. World Ender. Apollyon. Potion Apollyon. I was actually just saying, or thinking to myself, what if I'm actually not in the right mode? And I've just been missing this whole time, but no, I am. I'm good. Let me get this. Okay. I'm gonna murder this thing, so... Ah! Close, close, close. Hey, David. I'm just gonna go for a second Apollyon. Get the damage. Oh, we got the light orb, okay. Alright, and it's frozen. Perfect. Oh, we got green again. And GG! One for the Lou, one for the seal. At 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Hey, Pupmius. I know you're an INT. You want to join? Hopefully you have a character that you haven't cleared with. I was not expecting that we cleared this fast, actually, but interesting. Oh, do I still have the? Yep, I do. Okay. This. Alright. But good work, Amanda Evert, Yuri Karina, and Leolabai. Alright, it seems like the stream is fully stabilized now. Hopefully whatever happened earlier was just a minor hiccup. But as Maricia needs to remind people, and I have to remind her, make sure you eat your fish. I'm sure she's going to be coming back to yell at me about that. Yes. There it is. There it is. I knew it. I knew she was going to do something. Sadly, I am currently out of fish. I might buy some this weekend, though. Trying to see, should I get some salmon? Actually, salmon is just probably a definite. Salmon's good for you. Although I did have salmon yesterday. For lunch. Do I want salmon again? You know what? Maybe. I could get catfish. Catfish is interesting. Had a weird taste, but I didn't hate it. Oh, salmon's like actually really good for you. I think it's like one of the more healthier fish. Cajun spice? Ooh, I don't have any Cajun spice. I could get some Creole seasoning. It's not Cajun, but it is a bit of a spice. And it definitely goes well with fish. Like right now, like I've mostly just been using like some of the basic like salt, pepper, garlic powder, maybe some onion powder. Okay, got 2 supports. We could just about take anyone and I should be fine. You know what? I did say I'll take anyone, so... Alright, welcome Tokari, Radiant Labby, and Herelia. We'll grab Gate, and then after this set of runs, we will start our first giveaway. We'll do 2 winners, and then we'll do 3 at the end. I think I also got some onion powder. I do have paprika. I do like putting some paprika in my food, but I got like a huge jar or container, not really jar, that I do need to use up, but I'm trying not to overdo it because spice. And it's not to say, oh no, I can't handle spice. No, I can handle spice. I just don't want to have too much spice. And I like to use the paprika when I do like burritos and stuff.
Good.
Although I should actually do more wraps, now that I think about it. I should like do more wrap foods. Like I mostly just like do like a regular burrito, like with just hamburger beef and then some cheddar jack cheese, I think. That's what I have. I'm trying to think. Yeah, cheddar jack. And maybe some rice in the mix of it.
The moment you show your best, fear will consume you.
Otherwise, it's like, eh. I definitely need to like do more wraps. Like maybe like cook some chicken, wrap it up, maybe add some like cheese on top of it as well. Fried rice? I would do fried rice, but if I'm gonna do fried rice, I need to get a wok. And I used to have like an electric wok, but I got rid of it because I wasn't actually using it. Which now it's like, well, if I'm gonna do fried rice, I need a wok. Oh, I had an electric wok. I could have actually done it. Debating on joining the content creators for Elsword? Maybe I'll go for it. Apply online.
Good.
Oh wow, I got out DPS by Aurelia. See, like, I have seen some talks about, like, Aisha. And it's like, guys. See this Aisha? This Aisha knows what they're doing. This Aisha got damage. It could just be like, oh, like, they're so much stronger than me, but still. They know what they're doing. I would, but effort, do it, Maple. Well, Marissa, if you did, then you realize one of the requirements is to eat a fish every day because of you.
The moment you show your back, fear will consume you.
How about this? What if instead of actual fish, you just eat fake fish? Oh, you wouldn't be dealing with me. Don't worry. Besides, what's wrong with dealing with me? Wait, oh, hold up. You're saying fake fish is worse? No, it's not actual fish. Ah, they took it from me. I need one. There it is. Oh. Icicle speared. No, it's not plastic. Or invisible. Wait. Okay. Marissa, have you ever heard of things like the Impossible Burger? Oh wow, I got an A rank. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really get the thing, and when I tried to get it, I wasn't attacking fast enough. That's on me. No, okay, so things like, say, Impossible Burgers exist, and it's because it's not made of actual meat. It's fake meat. Or, well, I say fake meat, but that doesn't mean it's like plastic or something. It's more like vegan style. So, like, you don't actually eat meat. Yes. I'm working on Elle's collection. Work on that, Trippy Panda. Get it up there. That'll give you a big boost. Yeah, just seem like one of those. We'll accept that. Maybe. It depends on Storm. If Storm says you have to actually eat a fish, and not a fake fish, then that's on, then there's nothing I can do about that. You can just say that you eat a fake fish. Jim's like, or a boost. Where have you been? We've been streaming the game for like years. We've always been playing it. I think Storm is just confused about jokes in general because he always gets confused about my jokes. Sadly, always play it. I wouldn't say sadly. I've been playing this game. Like, I've said it before, Roller Boost, like, I've been upfront about this. I've been playing this game since launch. Like, NA launch. Or even further back than that, because technically before NA existed, there was the Korean server. There was the Taiwan server. I've been playing as long as that. I'm just old. We'll just say that. The gear is just Submerged Abyss weapon, Tenebra. I'm not gonna show it. I mean, it's the same stuff I usually run. If I could go further than that, maybe, but I don't know if I want to prepare Exascale. At least not for you guys. Like, if I'm gonna just do Abyss, I think Exascale is way too easy.
I should have done more to help.
But this is nothing. Whoa! So cool! Good.
I meant to say yourself. At least I got an S this time, not an A.
Complete.
Oh, meant to actually leave. No. No, like, plus 11 stuff. Want to get a cheese stick, potato cake, jalapeno pop from Arby's? I've had Arby's once, it was okay. Remember when Crimson Avenger first came out? I remember when just about anything came out. I remember the Chunkpocalypse. I remember the Adpocalypse. I'm not talking about Ad's energy fusion theory with the Apocalypse type void weapon. I'm talking about when that released. I remember... Was it Eve or Raven that came out first? Raven. Raven came out first. I remember when Raven came out, that was the first time I actually created two of a character so I could play both classes. Because when I started, I played Aisha and only Aisha. Actually, no, not only Aisha. Well, no. Initially, only Aisha, but then after about a week or two, decided to play Rena. And after that, I only stuck to those two. Aisha was going to go Elemental Master, Rena was going to go Grand Archer. And then I decided I kind of want to play Raven when he comes out, because I was looking at videos and I like both of them. So I'm like, I'll create both of them. I actually want to try them both out, and we'll see how that goes. So I did. When the Eve came out, I did the same. Eventually, I made both Aishas, both Renas, both Ravens, both Eves, 0 Elswords. I made 0 Elswords. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me try an Elsword. And then I made, I think, was it LK or was it? It's either Lord Knight or Runeslayer. Runeslayer. Runeslayer was the first one. And then I made a Lord Knight. No, hold on. I did make both Chungs. And then the third path came out. I think Immortal was my second Elsword. And then I made every single character afterwards when they came out. It was such a powerful skill for Dreadlord when it came out. I don't think it was a Apollyon back then. It was Ruinous Impact. Because I remember Ruinous Impact was very painful. If you got hit from behind with that thing ignored your defense and damage reduction. Apollyon might have also been, but I remember Ruinous Impact more. Because Ruinous Impact, you could build the MP for it and unleash it when no one was expecting it. And then you had Apollyon after the specialization stats, where you could just build up Apollyon without hitting your target. And then came the nerf that required you to hit a target with your skills to gain combination gauge. That's quite a bit. Okay. I did say after that raid we were going to do a giveaway, so let's start the giveaway. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, the giveaway is going to be on Twitch because of the whatchamacallit. Because of Nightbot. Because of the way the way it's set up, and I unfortunately can't get it set up for both. So you have to come to Twitch. For this, we're going to be doing a keyword. Keyword will be international. I'm gonna go pin this for about 5 minutes. I'll give you guys about 5 minutes to enter. So type in international on Twitch chat if you guys want to enter the giveaway. After the 5 minutes are done, I'll draw 2 people. If you are chosen, type in your in-game name and which server. We only provide KC to NA and international server players. So North America international server. While we are waiting, let's go set up a new party. $13 billion back then? In 2015, it wasn't $2 billion. It was $1 billion. I remember it was $1 billion because a lot of people could easily get $1 billion. And I remember like people were saying like, oh, like they really need to increase it. $1 billion is too little. But 13 for Nasad. Then again, that was like super old days, and that was like when reruns weren't really happening for Iceburners, so it's like you either got it and that's it, or you were SOL, as they say. Your ship's out of luck. So let me just double check. Okay, stream's still stabilized, which is good. That's good. I'm only gonna be at this for another about 30 minutes or so. By the way, if you guys have not been doing so, make sure to join Discord, !Discord on Twitch. We do have a number of community events. This week we do have Discord quests. If I remember, Storm posted that you need to take a screenshot of you fishing with the current Kobo Corporation event. And considering the event just requires you to, you know, just go fish, get some, use the bait that we give out to get some easy L resonance levels, if you guys are kind of like, you know, in need of those. Just take a screenshot while you do it. And then just post it in our Discord with your IGN and server. You'll be good. There's also Who's That Character? I am unfortunately a bit behind. I think I won't say forget. I don't think I was able to get yesterday's up, but I'll be trying to get 2 of them up today. And we'll be finishing tomorrow with Who's That Character. Participate in every day for each character. We're gonna either be showing a silhouette or a cropped image. We're mostly go with cropped images right now because we see that the cropped images have been very popular. So we're gonna be continuing that. But participate every day increases your chance of winning and potential winnings, because you could win multiple times. We have musical roulette. We're playing samples of different Elsword tracks. You just have to figure out where is it played. We'll give you 3 days to figure it out. Submit the answer. If you are correct, you have a chance at winning KC. I believe it's 5 winners, 500 KC. I have to double check. We will be starting Spot the Difference on Sunday. So 2 screenshots will be coming in. 2 pictures that will have some differences. We'll tell you how many differences. You just have to tell us what the differences are. You don't have to be super specific. Like, you don't need to give us the name of, like, what the item is that's changed and what it changed to. You can just say, like, oh, the hat or the hair was changed, the accessory was changed, or, well, specific slot accessory, we'll say. And we have Cryptogram, a nice little puzzle for you guys to figure out. I'm spending more time talking and less paying attention, so. There's people saying GM have plus 20 weapon. Okay, let's address that, because that is an old thing that has been screenshotted. It has been shared publicly. There was an old screenshot where someone was able to inspect a GM's gear back in, like, the early 2010s. Oh, I think that might have been me. Whoops. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. That one's purple. I'm gonna go this way. Ah! I'm dead. No, I'm not. Where's mine? Doesn't exist. So the thing is, like, that was, like, way back in the day. Nowadays, we don't have plus 20 weapons. They don't exist. Oh my god. I was targeted again, wasn't I? I gotta pay attention to my debuffs. Oh, okay, I'm moving out of there. I pay more attention to chat and just, like, what skills I can use, and not actual my debuff bar. I need to do that. Okay, there we go. Go roulette is super fun but hard. I'm always like, I've heard this before, but where? Well, that's why we give you guys like 3 days to kind of like figure it out, because we know that it's probably going to be difficult for some of you to just like immediately figure it out, and it might take some time. If it's like a dungeon theme, like we're going to tell you like with a hint, like, okay, like this plays in a dungeon. This is from a boss fight specifically. So yeah, like if it's like a dungeon, just jump into like as many dungeons as possible. And I'm trying to keep it in, like, sort of the mid to early-ish dungeons, so it's not, like, Varnamir onward, but we'll probably expand to that soon. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, so before someone on the GM team did have a plus 20 weapon, but this was, like, super long ago. Plus 20 weapons no longer exist. I don't know why I keep hitting solo on that. Alright, I am gonna hit the button for the giveaway. If you guys want in, it's just gotta type in international. So, our first winner, Gustav Verska. Not that spelling, gets me dark.
The moment you show your back, fear will
Also, I see you're in the chat. It's me. It is you. Type your IGN and your server, please. There we go. For those who would type in international with the C, there is no C in this one. So type it out the way that Gustavo typed it out. International. That's the spelling that we are using for it. Where is there Korean and English voices? Some voices have not been located, or localized, not located, wow. Localized into the, for English dub. So that's why like you hear like a mix of Korean and English. Alright, once I kill this boss, we will choose our second winner. At the moment, no plans as currently. That could change in the future. I couldn't even see that because my settings are way too high. Or my skill settings are on. Oh wow. Alright, it's coming down here. Punch it. Commands, commands. There we go. I think he avoided that. It's me, it's me. Server merge? No. That's not why I'm doing this. If there is one, we will announce it, because that's going to be a major thing. So, I mean, I guess, like, in terms of, like, why we're on the international server, most of the time we are usually on the NA server whenever we do, like, these sort of gameplay streams. And the main thing is, we never really play with the international server players. Yeah, we do obviously promote the streams for them, and they do show up. So it's like, here's something for you guys so that you guys can also join in. Alright, let me grab this. I'm going to open up a spreadsheet. That'll keep it cleaner for me. I can already feel like my health is like at 0 right now. Alright. Second winner! McHappy Slappy, that's a name. McHappy Slappy, if you're in the chat, please type your IGN and your server to collect your prize. Just a heads up, we will be sending out these as coupons to the email address tied to your account. So look for that. It may appear in your spam folder when you receive it, so check your spam folder too. Make sure you whitelist the email address that is tied to it so that you, in the future, if you guys win any sort of like giveaways, either by our Discord events or future live streams, you guys can won't miss out on it in case it goes to spam. Oh, there's a McHappy Slappy. Again, McHappy Slappy, please type your IGN and server. That way we can send it to the email tied to your account. All right, there will be 3 more giveaways. Thank you.
Rejoice. I shall personally punish you.
Get your butt over here. So yeah, are there any Catastrophe players in the chat? If there are, please tell me. How am I doing with the Catastrophe? Probably not that good. I've kind of like been focusing on throwing my head around to chat, and then I realized, oh, I'm probably like mashing the wrong button right now. If you don't play Catastrophe, I suppose you could actually weigh in on your opinion.
제대로 된 전투를 시작해볼까요?
I like having perma super armor so I don't go flying. Too many horror stories of getting launched and killing the entire team. Uh oh! I got it, I got it, I got it. Whee! Curses. I'm already slow as is. I don't want to be slower. Ah, someone got it. Okay. I was hoping I would not have to reawaken here. Reawaken here. Wow. Oh yeah, I know that. I just didn't feel like grabbing the 5 sacks. Unfortunately, an issue that I've in this. I don't know if it's just this gauntlet or. Oh, okay, there's one on the right. Up there. Okay. Oh no!
Is this how it ends?
Alright, there's my 5. I haven't been paying attention to my debuff bar a lot during this this gaunt, so I may want to change that. Oh, this might actually be the last one, considering how much time. I worked my butt for the Elgaunt, so yes. I'll do a different keyword. But I'll open up the keyword after this gauntlet. Do international, we'll probably do maybe Raiden, just for fun. Okay, I got circle. Uh-oh. I had a feeling that someone was probably not going to do it. Okay. But it looks like the meteor is handled. It's good. Okay, good timing. Good timing on that. Okay. Yep, it's frozen. Pretty good. Good work. Very slow journey to natural cook. How's your progress, Chrono? How's your progress? Does take some time, but once you get it, it feels so good to have. Okay, another blue. I'm gonna take out this one. Just to get rid of it. Don't need to worry about two. Oh. I did the thing I said I was going to do earlier. Or I thought I was doing. Okay. That one's down. Alright. Good. Grab the orb. Grab the orb. Good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, I guess SP Dark might be out. Probably perma. I'm stored. Oh, that's two. Are they both frozen? Okay, we're good, we're good. Right. Oh, he's dead anyway, so we're good, we're good. And GG's!
Why, thank you. I should have done more to help.
Ooh. Definitely the longer one. I was thinking that maybe we could squeeze in one more, but unfortunately we can't. Okay. That is going to be it for our raid runs. But we do have to choose 3 more winners for the live streams. So close this out. I'm going to go... Giveaway options. Keyword is gonna be different. Keyword. Right in. And let me pin that message. Alright, I'll give you guys 5 minutes to enter. Again, if you guys are on YouTube, please come to Twitch chat to participate in the giveaway. But while we're waiting, feel free to talk, ask some questions. If you guys want to know a few things, I did talk about like how like, oh hey, like I played this game since this time. I started with this, made this. If you guys want to know more info like that, feel free to ask. Like I don't mind talking a little bit about like my history with the game. I don't mind answering a couple of questions as possible, as much as possible. But if you ask me, like, what's better, I'm going to have to tell you, decide for yourself. Oh, and if you ask me about pineapple on pizza, I'm going to tell you that that pineapple on pizza is perfectly fine as long as that pizza's in the trash. That's it. What's planned to reduce the difference between magical and physical? That's also another thing I can't answer, Popsy Duck. I cannot answer any future content or if anything is planned. Pizza. Marcia, I know you live in the land down under. That doesn't mean that you do the opposite and make things worse. So, no. Pizza and pineapple also belongs in the trash. Like, I know things are upside down. That doesn't mean you put the pizza on the pineapple. No. Also, just a heads up, if you did win earlier, unfortunately you can't win twice. It is a rule that we have. You can't win twice. Yeah, but you guys have spiders that are, like, bigger than houses over there. And kangaroos. Who's my favorite character to play? That one's actually a tough one to answer, because if you guys have seen the streams, you've seen me play so many different characters. I have played Aura. I have played Chung. I have played Elysis. I have played Luciel. I have played Noah. I have played Lithia. Have I played Lithia? Okay, technically I have played Lithia on stream. I have played Labby. Quite a lot of Labby, actually. I played Aisha. I am not afraid to just play anything. So, for me, that is actually the hardest question to answer. Like, who's my favorite character to play? I am gonna say Aura, because I do enjoy playing pretty much every single one of her classes. Is there anyone you actively don't like to play? Actively don't like? Okay, so it's less character focused and more class focused, and it's mostly just personal playing, like personal preference. Thinking. Oh, this one's also pretty tough. Which one do I not like to play? And again, this is more like just personal, like... It's just harder for me to grasp, like, being able to do it versus, like, anything else. Oh boy. You can, like, I'm actually, like, putting every single class, like, I'm cycling through every single class in my head right now. Okay. I think out of all of them, I think I figured it out. I think I'd have to say Dominator. The main thing for me is, like, when it comes to, like, playing all the characters, Ad is probably, like, my weakest. I am willing to experiment a little bit every now and then. But Dominator is the one that I struggle with the most. I would even, like, say, like, Catastrophe, like, I've been playing it a lot recently just for this stream. Even Catastrophe did not feel as much difficult, even though I'm like, am I playing the class correctly? Am I struggling? Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. I can't tell. But I think I'm doing okay. But if I'm not, oh boy, I expect some of the Catastrophe mains to, like, really tell me. Well, there was a question I remember seeing. I didn't answer because I was, like, still thinking about all that. Which card do you use as your main? I technically would be Aura, I guess. Dom is weak buff Dom. What kind of buffs would you like to see, Algon? Because otherwise, we're probably going to increase his magical attack power by 1 point. And reduce his physical attack by 1 to compensate. They're saying like when you guys say like buff or nerf something, it's always best to like, you know, be a bit specific. Like saying like, oh, character's weak, so buff them. Okay, well, how can we? Because if you tell us it's weak, it's harder to buff. Favorite class from every character. Okay, okay. I'm gonna extend the giveaway a little bit longer, so you guys have more chances to enter. Or for those of you who haven't entered, let me retype the keyword. Keyword. The giveaway. There we go. I just like retyping it just one more time, just to be safe. All right. When is next event? I'm stuck at FOJ. Next event? Well, next event might be coming soon. Unless there's a specific event you're looking for. If there's a specific event you're looking for, I can't tell you. But we're probably gonna get some new events soon. Alright. Favorite class from every character. Elsword. Even though he's technically like basic boy. Night Emperor. Sometimes you just gotta go with basic. Sometimes like the most basic is the easiest. Rena. I've always had a soft spot for Animos since I first played her. And this was like around like after I made a Grand Archer at the time. Because Grand Archer / Daybreaker was my very first Rena class. But after a while, I played Animos at a time when Animos in PvE was considered one of the worst classes in the game. And yet, I found success with her and had some of the most fun with her. If I were to say that now, I'd say like she's probably like a really good PvE class in comparison to how she used to be. Again, this is like just from personal experience talking, so maybe it was different back then for some of you, but I would probably still say Animos. Aisha. Ether Sage. I love the ability to control multiple elements. I just love the concept of her. And I love the fact that we do have the upgraded Lightning Bolt, Meteor Call, and Icicle Spear. I do like the double cast. That is actually something I really think was a really great thing to add for her. Bring back the ice fireballs. That was an interesting time too. Like when we had like the choice between Fireball Mastery or make your balls ice. Make your fireballs into ice elemental. I think I'll go with the ice. I like the ice, and the ice ones are actually stronger too, if you paid attention to the percentages. Raven. Furious Blade by a mile. Furious Blade has always been my favorite of the two. Granted, I do love me Rage Hearts. But Furious Blade just has, like, honestly, if this is the slogan's been play your manga. And when you think of manga, you also think of anime. Furious Blade is pretty much anime. The anime class. You can see it with a lot of its skills. Eve. Eve is probably like one of the harder ones. I'm going to have to give it a tie. Quintessentia, because I like the concept of summoning and being able to have like multiple attacks going off at the same time. And Code Serial. Because why aim when you could just use Energetic Heart and just hit everything? Chung. Chung is also probably the harder one. I want to say Fatal Phantom. Because I just like the concept of like fast assassin, even though it's technically not really much of an assassin when you think about it, like with what it does. But I also have a soft spot for our Iron Princess, Common Crusader. Anyone who knows what I mean by Iron Princess is a long-term player, and you guys know. Aura. Aura, I love all of them. But Shakti was probably the one that I put the most hours in for Aura classes. Elysis. In a way, this is kind of like similar to Elsword, where I prefer Knight Emperor because it's basic. Empire Sword is kind of like similar in that concept. I do like Bloody Queen, but I can't say I like Bloody Queen as much as Empire Sword. So that one's like there's no contest. Who's next? Luciel's next. Luciel. This is one where I actually like Innocent and Catastrophe the most. D'Angelion I've played the least out of the four. I do want to play more D'Angelion at some point, though, just to practice. I know, like, based on some of the community response with D'Angelion needing, like, a rework, I can understand why, just, like, based on, like, reading it. I definitely want to play it more just to see if it definitely feels that way for me. But Demerzio I played a bit on release. I stopped playing after. I then played it again with one of the events because I wanted to build up and try it out more. But Catastrophe and Innocent have always been like the two of my favorites for Luciel. Innocent probably was like one of the most hilarious because you could just constantly eschaton. But Catastrophe, I just love the concept. So I have to give it to Catastrophe here. And Maple Angel, thank you very much for the sub. I think you subbed before, so I don't think I need to give you the spiel. Unfortunately, we don't have like anything special for subbing, but we definitely thank you for the support. You like what I said about Eve? Take it. I would say like Code Entities would definitely like be up there. I did really enjoy playing her a lot. But concept-wise, I just like the other two. Granted, I do like the theme for Antithes. Ultimate, unfortunately, like, wasn't really like one of my favorites to play, personally. But I do respect the people who do play her because they make her look good, and they do make me like go back to her every now and then. All right, but I gotta move on. Okay, so we just did Luciel. Next is Rose. Rose. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, I'm going to tell you who it's not. It's not Prime Operator. Prime Operator is the one I put the least amount of effort into. And it's one I need to put more effort into to learn. Because I've tried constantly. And she's similar in concept with the Sensia. In that she has like the robot summons. But at the same time, it's like it's not the same. And I can't really enjoy it as much. Minerva, back in the old days, I really loved because if you ever heard of a proc build, pretty much where you activate as many item procs as possible from like your equipment and all that, you would understand why I love Minerva. Blazing Bullet, auto guns, fire and forget. Just keep pressing X. With the old Velder's Secret Dungeon gear, if you had the titles for it as well, if your weapon, depending on like what weapon you had, you were just like activating like, so many different effects. Having said that, I do like Black Massacre. I just like the idea of like just using those revolvers. I'm a fan of revolver type weapons. I do also like Tempest Burster just for like the fact that she's I want to say like she's like underutilized, but really good to play. Even if like her gameplay loop is kind of simple, depending how you play her. But I guess overall, I'm gonna give it to Minerva. Minerva has like always been like the Rose I put like a lot of hours into. Nowadays, I don't play her as much, but every now and then I think about it, it's like I kind of like want to play Minerva again. I just don't have the stuff for it. Ein. Richter. This is easy for me. Oh, I missed Ad. I actually just realized I missed Ad. I'll come back to Ad. I'm on the Ein. Okay, Ein. Ein. So yeah, Richter is definitely it. Blue Hen. I miss Rush. Unfortunately, Rush never taught me Blue Hen. Or no, he taught me a little bit about Blue Hen. So he gave me the basic, but I could never just get it down. I could never get it as good as he could. Hersher. Rush was good with Hersher, if you guys remember. I could never get Hersher. I couldn't get Hersher down. Operon I could do better. But Richter for me was the easier of the four, which is why I'm picking him. Because it's like, oh god, I struggle with all the others. Operon not as much, but it's like I feel like I struggle and I'm not doing as good as I could. But Richter, I don't have to worry about that. So again, this is like where I like what I said with Ultimate. It's like I respect people who play Ultimate. I could like play at like a really high level. The same for Ein players, in general. Like not even just like Richter, or just any specific class. Just Ein in general. Like I have like high respect for those who can deal with that, because it's harder for me. So I can only imagine like how hard it is for others. All right, let's go back to Ad, because I skipped Ad on accident. Ad. I like Doombringer. I already said that Dominate is my least favorite. And it's because of like it's similar to Operon. No, we haven't rolled Elgon because I've been doing this. I do actually feel bad. Tell you what, I'll roll for the first one and then I'll continue. So let's choose our first winner. Dame Merc. All right, Dame Merc. Again, sorry for like keeping you guys like just waiting on that. Provide your IGN and server. Thank you for the response very quickly, actually. Dominator, like I said, is probably like my least favorite. I am yapping too much, but you guys are here for that. You guys wanted it, to be honest. Oh, you're Bart Simpson. No matter how much you ask, by the way, I am not going to eat your shorts. Just going to say that now. Alright. Second winner. David Villamar. Or David Villamore. IGN and server, please. Alright. Mad Paradox. Mad Paradox I do like. I'll be honest, I haven't really played Mad Paradox since... Oh gosh. I haven't played Mad Paradox since even before I was a GM, actually. Like, I'm talking, like, seriously playing. Like, before I ever was part of KOG, was probably, like, the last time I actually played Mad Paradox, seriously. But I do like them. And Overmind I really enjoy. I just like the healer concept in general. So like I'm used to like playing healers. Like I don't mind playing supports. I'm actually like okay with it. I've even streamed on done on stream like playing some support characters. Nope, there's gonna be a third one. I did say at the start 5 winners. We did 2 at earlier, and then we did 2 now. Let's do our final winner. Popsy Duck. Popsy Duck, you are the winner. Please provide your IGN and server. You're the final winner of the day, unless you don't respond. I'll give you about a minute and a half. So I guess it's between Doombringer and Overmind in this case. So probably Overmind. Overmind I played a lot of. I went to Eid. Labby. Alright. This one's sort of tough. Okay, so some of you might actually think Twins Picaro because that's the one I played with her the most on stream. That you guys have probably seen. But it's not going to be Twins Picaro. I'd say that she's at least second. Or, at worst, she's third. At best, she's second. Eternity Winter is at best second. At worst, third. Nisha, unfortunately, is my fourth. Which means Radiant Soul is my top. Popsy Duck, you only got about 15 seconds. If you don't respond, then we are going to re-roll you. But yeah, Radiant Soul has always like been one of my personal favorites. I do like know like at the start, like when I first like when she was released and I was playing, it's like, wow, she's pretty good at the clearing department. But not exactly good at like bossing. I would like get to the boss pretty quickly, but then like the boss fight I'm like taking like 10 minutes. I remember I was doing Hennier at the office once for about 40 minutes. And I had to die because I got called away for a meeting. It's like, oh, I can't keep them waiting. This actually happened, by the way. This actually happened. I started during lunch break, and then after the lunch break was over, I'm still in the middle of it, and unfortunately, I had to go for a meeting. All right, re-rolling our winner. Popsy Duck, unfortunately, not responding. Draghost, you're the winner. And you didn't say something earlier, so now you have to respond again. Okay, so that's Labby. Noah. Definitely not Celestia. Definitely not Nyx. I do like both of them, but unfortunately not as much as Liberator and Morpheus. This is another one where it's tougher. Liberator, I don't play a lot nowadays. I mostly play Morpheus. I want to play more Liberator, though. So I'm going to have to go with Liberator. I do like playing Morpheus, but every now and then I'm like, I really want to play more Liberator. I just don't have the gear for it. And I'm just not gearing him. And Lithia. I'd say I played Gembliss and Avarice the most. Surprisingly not Mischief, although I do like playing Mischief. If I have to choose, it'd either be Gembliss or Avarice, though. I'm going to give it to Gembliss. Gembliss in general was just like one of my favorites for Lithia. While Avarice, it's like Golden Vow, Keyboard Smash, and then I'm all set. Like it's like one of the easiest for me to play, but is it the one I like to play the most? Not really. Dragons, gotta give me your IGN and server. Give me your in-game name and your server. Also, I do like that. Like I've been like the song's been playing because it's the only song that plays here, but it's also like the perfect one for like when you're like thinking and discussing something like this. It's like the perfect theme. King Vaughn. And get your Twitch ID for the future so I can know. Alright, there we go. We got our 5 winners. But I believe that's all the characters. Did I miss any? Actually, I know what I should have done. What I probably should have done was actually just do this. You guys got to see like what synergy I was using. No, I think I got all the characters. Oh, Mercy, you gotta go eat your fish? Okay, gotcha. I can't blame you. Nope, that's all the characters. Okay. Yeah, so there you go. Probably the most long, drawn-out answer I've had to give. But it's also an answer that you guys kind of, like, should hear. Because when I think about something like, who's my favorite class to play? Who's my least favorite class to play? I always, like, think very in-depth. So I'm hoping you guys actually appreciated like that in-depth analysis I had to give myself. But yeah, otherwise that's it. Okay. But we do have to close stream. We've been going over the time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was great playing with the international server players. Maybe like in the future. Oh gosh, they're all crowding around me. They're really here for me. But maybe in the future. We can definitely play on the international server again. We'll see. There was an idea for a live stream next week. I have to double check with it to see if we're good to do it. If not, then we'll have to think of a new idea. But what I will say is Thanksgiving is coming up near the end at the end of the month. And if you guys know American holidays, you know what comes after Thanksgiving. So definitely look forward to what we might have in store. I can't tell you guys anything. Just be on the lookout for when we reveal stuff. But yeah, I'm going to see about what we're going to do for next week. See if maybe the idea we were going to do is still on the table. If not, I'll see what else we could do. But with that said, I am GM Ryan. Unfortunately, Soren was not with us. Make sure you join our Discord and you can participate in all of the events that we have going on. That said, have a good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on the next live stream.